Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Gran Turismo Sport. It has been like, I don't know, maybe a month or 2 months, maybe even more since the last episode. I've been doing some other playthroughs, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Kingdom Come Deliverance. All playthroughs I still haven't finished, just like this one. But somehow it's like Pentecost weekend. It was a long weekend and I suddenly really got the urge to don't do adventure games or first person open world games, but racing games. So I grabbed back to my old trusty familiar series Gran Turismo. And I actually also had like, I started without recording it for myself, Project Cars 2, like a long time ago already. Even before this PC build. Now I have like a way better PC. And I was really doubting which one should I pick up, Project Cars 2 or Gran Turismo. So I did some side-by-side races today. I must say the physics, the thrilling rides, the really, how do you call it? Yeah, there's a word. I cannot think of the word now, but not vicious, but really like, yeah, that it's, yeah, you're really into the action fully. That's with Project Cars 2 in my book way better, and the physics and the force feedback compared to Gran Turismo Sport, which has quite plain vanilla physics engine actually. Of course the PlayStation 4 Pro is not the most powerful hardware to do all those calculations or do too many calculations all at once probably. But the thing is, I really put them side by side, same track, same car approximately. Gran Turismo Sport, even on lesser hardware compared to my PC, it just looks way better with the HDR. It's Project Cars was really praised often for its graphics, but it looks really more like gamey, while really Gran Turismo Sport really goes into the I wouldn't say really photorealistic, but nearing the photorealism direction. And yeah, that's for immersion really cool. And of course I also like that this game now finally went back to its roots, instead of all the stupid online crap and online mode only, totally at release time disregarding the career mode. Well, that was what made it such a engrossing game for many players, including myself. And now after like a year, 2 years since release, it all comes back, the old vibe. They put a lot of DLCs in, a lot of tracks, a lot of extra cars. Really praise to Polyphony Digital for them keeping releasing new content. So it's not like I don't like this game, I like it a lot. So I decided to wait a little bit more with Project Cars and just go ahead with Gran Turismo Sport. Man, it's so annoying when you want to say something and you cannot think of the word. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like what I wanted to say with Project Cars. It's way more visceral. That's the word I was looking for. It's the sound. It's way more mechanical, visceral, captivating. You're really into the moment with doing split side corrections, like catching the car continuously when the back steps out. While in Gran Turismo Sport, it's way more like you suddenly enter this long winded slide, and it's really hard to micro correct it. Like you either lose the car or you have to brake and slowly get back the stability, and that's really the difference. Like the physics in my book of Project Cars are way better, and I was actually thinking how cool it would be if Gran Turismo's looks would be combined with Project Cars 2's physics engine. That would really be the ultimate racer. But anyways, enough babbling. I'm doing a lot of babbling because, of course, also it's been quite a while since I did a recording, so I have to get back into it myself a bit. And yeah, apparently I have a lot of babbling in my system I didn't even know about, but once I hit the recording button, it's like this verbal diarrhea. Sorry for that. Anyways, let's continue with the playthrough. By the way, really cool replay of here or video. Look at the color tone. It's so realistic. The only thing that was improved majorly in Gran Turismo Sport, but still is not up to par with other racers, is sound design. It can be more visceral in my book. It's still a bit too clinical, too clean. Anyways, enough babbling without any direction. Here we go. We were in the campaign. We were the driving school 100%. Everything is gold. It's a deep playthrough, so I will try to do it as thoroughly as possible. So we golded all the driving schools, golded all the mission challenges, and now we're doing the circuit experience, almost at 1/3 completion. And there's, by the way, a new track, Autopolis. We will do that all at the last. We were at the Nürburgring Grand Prix track. Let's see what we have to do. We were over here. Turn 8 and 9 form a high-speed S, named after the former F1 champion Michael Schumacher. The corner is called Schumacher as the upward incline can cause you to lose speed here. So it will be important to use the full width of the track to maintain speed. Turn 10 is a 90 degrees turn to the left, where the incline of the track surface changes. On the outside it will be easy to drift off the track, so be sure you clip the apex here. Turn 11 is another right angle turn, this time to the right. Brake momentarily and turn in. Be careful not to overrun the track on the exit. What did it say? Turn 11 is another right turn, this time to the right. I mean, is a right turn not always to the right? Turn 10 is a 90 degree turn to the left. Turn 11 is another right angle turn. Okay, it's not a right turn, it's a right angle. So 90 degree turn, but now to the right. Alright, let's also do the video, as always. Will it go automatically to the video? Yes. I assume it's loading it now. Still find it really weird that they didn't just put it into the game files, all these videos. It's streaming from YouTube with super low quality. It really gives it like a bit of a cheap vibe, like a tacked on functionality in my book. Oh, I had to press the button, sorry.
Turns 8 and 9 form a high-speed S. Named after the former Formula 1 champion Michael Schumacher, the corner is called the Schumacher S. The upward incline can cause you to lose speed here, so it will be important to use the full width of the track to maintain speed.
Keeping in fourth.
Turn 10 is a 90-degree turn to the left, where the incline of the track surface changes. On the outside, it will be easy to drift off the track, so be sure you clip the apex here.
Alright, 90 degree. Let's try that. Low. Here we go. Oh, I thought this was... Huh? Is this already it? I was confused about the beginning part. So let's do that again. Alright, a bit more speed. Damn it. God damn it. Here we go. I can go way quicker through that corner, I guess. Yoo-hoo! Got it. Not with the LUTs, but sufficient. Here we go. Alright. Actually, really glad again I'm in Gran Turismo again. It's always such a cool game once you really get into it again. This one was a gold. And oh, I could have just as well pressed the next section, I guess, button instead of getting back to this main menu, but let's see. Hello, I'm pressing the button. Here we go. It's such a clunky mechanic, this YouTube introduction movies.
Once you have passed through turn 12 using the full width of the track, you will be entering a narrow and sharp chicane. Use the road on the right and the drainage ditch as your cues for braking. Go tightly around turn 13 and clear turn 14 while gradually opening the throttle.
So the road to the right.
For the final corner, use the inside wall as your mark to clip the apex. Use the full width of the track to accelerate as fast as you can out of the corner.
Alright, that seems doable. Here we go. No more kidding around. Let's do this. Hello. Also, one thing that Project Cars really has on... Oops, brake too late. What Project Cars really has on Gran Turismo... Oops. Is a clutch. Gran Turismo doesn't have a clutch if you don't have like this H pattern shifter. Ah, I actually got it. Was not expecting that. But like in these kinds of cars you don't need a clutch. They don't have it in real life. But if you're driving like an old Ferrari, in Gran Turismo you cannot activate the clutch, which I find a bit of a bummer in the context of realism. Can't I go to the next one? Yes, select next event. Let's do this one. No. Here we go.
Putting what you have learned so far into good use, Aim to mark a good lap time.
Alright, I don't really remember the first half of these of this course, like the sections that we golded like 2 months ago. I will just will just not watch this whole video again. Maybe I can. Why not? But I will just try my best. Because Gran Turismo Sport overall, it's like way easier than the previous or the earlier Gran Turismo games, which really had you clinging to your controller for days on end to complete a certain challenge or multiple challenges that were like nail-bitingly hard. It really, you simply couldn't do it, sometimes not even on your 50th try. And in Gran Turismo Sport, it's really like at max you maybe need 3 attempts, but it's mostly like with 2 fingers in your nose goaling everything. So I will just go into this full course challenge a bit unprepared and hope that it will be sufficient. Alright, let's do this. Hello, hello. Here we go. Oh man, I don't know where the breaking point here is. God damn it! Here we go. Maybe I should have paid a bit more attention. This could be a bit of trial and error. Sharp ends. Here we go. This is where we were, like, in the first tutorial, I guess. Lost a lot of time over there. It will for sure not be a gold. But whatever. Just do it again. There are worse things in life. This is what I mean. I'm just screwing it up and I'm even still goaling it. The target times are way too lenient. I mean, I don't mind it that much. It does keep the flow into it, but you don't get that sense of accomplishment after like grinding through a certain section for days. At the moment you finally completed successfully, that feeling, that's a bit lost. So it's a bit of a trade-off. It's good for the flow, like this easy modes, but yeah, for the hardcore racers it may be a bit boring. Right, it's 4K HDR footage, so I cannot make too long episodes because YouTube still is not ready for high quality big files. It simply refuses to process them. They get stuck at 720p or 1080p. It's super annoying. So I really have to not exceed 25 minutes and in order to keep the file size down, and then it will hopefully more consistently process correctly up to 4K HDR video quality on YouTube. I still have 3 minutes left, so I think that's too little to do the next track, but I can at least get to it already a bit, and then we will... Ah, we got a car. Stupid Vision GT cars. I mean, we're not in Star Wars or Star Trek. I find it so retarded, these cars. Way too science fiction-y, fictional. Doesn't really fit like a realism-focused simulator. What is this? Rombbb decals. Okay. Anyways, 2 minutes left, so let's see what we have to do in the next episode. Where I will complete this track. Already do the intro. Alright, it's not too long. There are only 4 sections. Let's check the first one. The video.
After driving through the long main straight at top speed, you will be faced with a consecutive right-hand corner. Turn 1 past the straight changes from an ascent to a flat surface, making it easy for the car to drift outward and hit the wall. Use the 100-meter marker board on the left as your cue to start braking.
100 meters.
And set your apex deep into the corner. Go flat out after exiting. Turn 2 is the opposite, going from a flat surface to a descent. Turn the car quickly towards the exit to raise your exit speed.
Alright. Third gear, and we have to mind the 100 marker board. We can just as well do it. Here we go. That's what I mean. It's like 10 seconds of effort. Anyways, now I am hitting the 25-minute marker, so I will continue in the next episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one where we will tackle this circuit. And for the meantime, do not forget, you yourself always also keep on gaming. See you later.